Hey, what's happening everyone? My name is Speedstreak. Welcome to Speedstreak Discussions, where we discuss news, topics, updates, discussions, and reactions right before video games, movies, TV shows, comic books, and anything geek related. Well, happy Dragon Ball Day, everyone. Yes, everyone, today is officially Dragon Ball Day, and yeah, it's been a while since we had some Dragon Ball news, but for this video, as you can see, we're going to be reacting to the next upcoming Dragon Ball game. Now, it's actually been a while since, so once again, it's been a while since we had news regarding Dragon Ball, and before this one, the most recent news that we got is that we are getting a new remake of Dragon Ball Super, known as Dragon Ball Super Beerus, and we're also continuing on with the anime with the Galactic Patrol arc, which features Moro, the next big villain in the Dragon Ball series. And not only that, but we're also going to be expecting a new upcoming Dragon Ball game, which is, in fact, this game. And as you can see, it is the new upcoming Xenoverse 3. So, what we'll be expecting from this? Well, it's time for us to jump in as we look into the official trailer for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Alright everyone, here we are with the announcement trailer for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Now what's interesting is that I've actually played only a little bit of Xenoverse 2, which I haven't gotten really far into that one, but I know I need to get back into that one, as well as I need to get back to Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, which I did start on some Let's Plays on that on my YouTube channel, but I definitely need to get back to it, for I've been playing other games. So, and I'm really excited for Dragon Ball Super Beerus and the upcoming Galactic Patrol arc. All right, so without further ado, here we go, guys. Ooh, oh wow, H1000. The animation is so good. Oh wow. Oh, is that the main character? Nice! Piccolo? Android 13? Oh, that almost looks like Videl. Fry pan. Why does that kid almost look like Boo? Nice.
My new song's out. Hope you like it.
Is she a Kai?
Look alive!
Whoa.
Another incident in New City. That's your cue to head out and take care of it.
All right, Brett. Ready?
Oh, hey!
Oh, yeah!
Oh, is that the... Oh, Saiyaman. I forgot that was actually one of the androids from Dragon Ball Superhero. I still need to watch that. Seriously, the animation is really good.
Nice.
Is that... Wait, G5? Akira Toriyama presents. Music is really good. New game project, H1000. Ooh, into 3D now. Nice.
Hey, partner.
Oh,
the
hey.
incident should be just up ahead. Careful, though. I might just steal the spotlight myself. Now,
Oh, wait.
here comes the hero.
So wait, oh, that's right. Is that the player? Ooh, nice. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. That looks really cool. Oh, we're not done with the trailer yet. What? Who's waking up? Is this VR? This looks like VR. What? What? Is this seriously VR? Whoa! Oh boy! Ow!
That's gonna hurt tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wow, you really caught me off guard.
What?
You okay?
Why does she... Wait. Ooh, 2027! I can tell that is a descendant of Bulma, since it's way after the events of the Dragon Ball series. Is it just me, or does the ring around her almost look like something from, like, Whis? That makes sense since Bulma hung out with Whis, and he may have given her like a pendant or something. I don't know. But that actually looks pretty cool. That is really cool. Okay, that is actually pretty cool. So it's definitely taking place in the future of Dragon Ball, and I think, if I remember correctly, this almost reminds me of, I think, Dragon Ball Online, which it does take place like after the events of Dragon Ball, and you can play as one of the descendants of either like Goku, Piccolo, Majin Buu, or any of the other heroes from the original Dragon Ball series, if I remember correctly. But that looks pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna look and see what the synopsis is going to be for Xenoverse 3, and we can break down what we're expecting from this. Alright, so I actually tried looking it up, and what's interesting is that I haven't seen a lot of information regarding it, but this definitely takes place in the future, which we are going to see a lot of original characters. And what's interesting is that Akira Toriyama actually worked with Bandai Namco, and he actually helped work on this video game for about 6 to 7 years in development, which is amazing. I mean, I think it'll make sense since it'll be after the events of Xenoverse 2. So yeah, it looks like we got ourselves. So yeah, at the beginning, we already have some awesome animation. So it does take place all the way in the future after the events of the original Dragon Ball, with a new character we see here, as well as him listening to a singer, which, from the pointy ears, she is probably a Kai who now resides on Earth and has become a singer. And from what we see from the new character here, he is definitely a future version of the Great Saiyaman. And what's interesting is that I think future Trunks was like correct me if I'm wrong, in Xenoverse 2, or I don't know if it was like a different version of Trunks that became like a different version of the Great Saiyaman, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, this is a future version of the Great Saiyaman. What's interesting is that as he was running, we did get to meet a girl who almost looks like Videl. And we even see a new character here. Oh, I just noticed that he has I just noticed that he has a Saiyan tail here. So he might be so he's probably a descendant of either Goku or Vegeta. Or even Broly. I almost forgot to mention that as he was running, I believe we did get actually a glimpse of Piccolo somewhere. Let me see here. I know it starts around here. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, Piccolo's here. So yeah, that's, I believe that, yeah, this is, I believe that this is a, I believe this could be an older version of Piccolo, since, yeah, and as he is still watching over Earth. And I think, I don't know if I don't know if other Namekians have came to Earth to reside there. I'm not sure. But it is pretty cool to see a cameo of Piccolo, but once again, I don't know if this is an older version of Piccolo or just like a sort of like someone like sort of, I don't know, if like some from the kid's imagination. I'm not sure. But yeah, we see here. Okay, so now we see here with the first protagonist, as well as a few other new characters. Which the bottom one, we see the silver hair, the silver hair guy. Here we see him later, as well as, I believe that's Android 2, or let me look it up. So yeah, it's Gamma 1 here, and we also see another original female character here, whom we don't know. She might, we don't know who she is, but it looks like that she's also a friend of the group here. And we see a few, and I believe this is a descendant of Bulma, who's working in, who's of course, who's watching over Capsule Core. And from the looks of it, from this logo here, it looks like G5. We don't know if it stands for like Group 5 or Gamma 5. I'm not sure. Or I don't know if if the 5 is also like an S, like GS, or we don't know for sure. But we do see here, of course, an anime transformation with the main character we see here being transformed into a future version of the Great Saiyaman, which I admit, it looks pretty cool. But yeah, it is really cool that Akira Toriyama has been helping develop this game for 6 to 7 years before his passing, and it still it still hurts to say that. It still hurts to say that. It really does. And as we transition to 3D, we see the other main character meet up with the other meet up with our first main character, and it does look like they do belong in a superhero organization, and they both work for Capsule Corp. And it looks like he's also another version of the Great Saiyaman. And I don't know if this is going to be sort of like a time travel adventure, like in Xenoverse 2. I'm not sure. Or if it's going to be a completely original. I think it's going to be most likely a completely original story. But we'll see. We'll learn more as we get more details of the game as as it becomes more and more as we get more information later down the line. But it's still really cool that it is officially Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, and I know a lot of Dragon Ball fans want Xenoverse 3, and I think it's very fitting for Dragon Ball's 40th anniversary that we do get Xenoverse 3. And not like that, but I really like this first person shot here. Well, this first person look here, because it might be possible that we're playing as the white haired guy. I don't know if we have gotten any of the characters' names yet, but this is when he accidentally That when Bulma's descendant actually accidentally crashed into his house. Yeah, I still don't know about this pendant. I don't know if it was like I really don't know about this. I don't know if it's like a reference to Whis or not, but I'm sure we'll learn. I'm sure we'll learn more about it. But seriously, both the 3D and 2D animation is really good, and so far this is only an announcement trailer, so we will get more information regarding all these new characters, and as well as what new threats they're going to be facing off against, and what familiar faces they're going to meet as well. And with that, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm really looking forward to this, and I really can't wait to see what Xenoverse 3 has in store for us next year. So that was my reaction breakdown and thoughts of the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 announcement trailer. I mean, what do you guys think? Are you excited for the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3? What are your thoughts about it so far, even though it's just an announcement trailer? And do you think that the gameplay will be similar to like either Sparkling Zero, Xenoverse 3, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, or what other surprises would you like to see? Well, let me know in the comment section down below. So that's gonna be all the time I have today for this video, but don't go anywhere, still plenty of more reactions and discussions to look forward to more soon. So stay tuned for more. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to check out my other reaction videos where I discuss topics regarding video games, movies, TV shows, comic books, and anything geek related. And also be sure to check out my other reactions where I look into trailers for video games and as well as movies and TV shows. And be sure to check out my other content where I do Let's Plays, reviews, top 10s, voice impressions, challenges, and theories. And if this is the type of content you enjoy watching and keep updated for all these videos, please hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell on. So once again, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Speedstreak